So it's cool to be known for your movies, but it's even better if people know who you are. The son of a preacher man from Detroit, dad being a gangster turned preacher.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The real stuff, community stuff. I got a lot of funny stories that I'm just working out, and it's funny because it's all true. You know what I mean?
Right. Is there anything, because of the cancel culture now, where some comedians say, well, we can't do that anymore. Is there anything off limits, you think?
No, I believe in equality, and I believe in pissing off everybody equally.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the equality I love, because
That
these
works.
days you got to really understand that if you're coming from a good place with
Right.
comedy, and you coming from a truthful place, that's what matters. You know what I mean? It's like, I ain't trying to get knocked out like 6'9", but I do know this. I'm in the gym working
Right.
out just in case. You
Just
know
in
what
case
I
I'm
mean?
about to run up.
Because Michael B. and them just got muscles out of nowhere. You know what I mean? And a thick mustache out of nowhere. He left.
It comes with the muscles.
He left Laura Harvey. She dumped him and came back with Steve Harvey's mustache. It was crazy. So you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. It's how we do. You can laugh. He's laughing, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
That joke stays.
That joke stays. I'm
yeah.
working on that.
Keep that. Write that down. Write that down.
All right.
So,
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
good.
what do you like better? Doing movies or walking out on that stage?
You know what? It's like, do I love my left arm or my right arm better?
Okay.
I love both, but it's like it's comedy is a challenge, man. It's really a challenge, but the challenge is it's like stage acting. And I would say I'm more of an actor comedian than
Okay.
a comics comic. Dave Chappelle's a comics comic. Eddie Murphy, Kevin Hart, these are as I would say, Richard Pryor, even though it's
Right.
amazing. We're actor comedians. We put ourselves in these situations and then we act them out.
So it's
Right.
more of a better storytelling and things like that.
I'm trying to get better at that because I'm so used to the punches and
Right.
boom,
Right.
boom, boom, boom,
And the tags.
and the tags.
Yeah.
So, so you have to put that inside of a story. So that's why we got to work the material because we got to say this person go from here to here. I'm giving you all the secrets, but it's stage acting to be
Right.
honest. So it's like the same thing, but the live audience. You know what I mean?
So when people talk about Tropic Thunder,
Oh yeah.
and now people have all kinds of things to say about.
I'm the dude playing the dude.
Right.
Disguised as another dude.
Do you feel like that body of work will stand the test of time, or do you think because, man, why they do that, and he should go back and apologize and
Well, if I wouldn't be surprised there'll be a Tropic Thunder 2.
Really?
I really wouldn't be surprised. I really would not be surprised. 'Cause
Would you be in it?
see, wow. That's a great question. You know what's crazy about? I had that conversation with a couple people. My wife, first of all, who's also my accountant. And, not really, but you know what I mean.
she counting?
Yeah, she counting. So that's a tricky one. Depends on the script, of course. I mean, I think that is something to controversy as long as if there's a great message in it. But for me, I'm kind of like of course, like you got to see the script. But I just think that my character was there for Robert Downey Jr. in that character to challenge him
Right.
for being black.
Right.
So, they couldn't cut me out. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to have me be the voice of reason for the black community.
Right.
So if I'm not in it, or if he's doing blackface or whatever,
Right.
then, you know what I mean?
If they did a sequel, I mean, because of all the success that he's had with all of the Iron Man franchise and gazillions of dollars, would he honestly be able to consider coming back and doing that?
I don't know that, and he you have to pay him so much money. That budget would be too high. It would have to be the funniest movie, and we do it just because it's such a classic. But that movie was the movie that, I never forget the moment where Robert Downey Jr. is in the trailer, and he says, like, I got this new movie I got coming out. And he said, Brandon, come check the trailer out. I'm nervous. I hope it came out good. Man, when I seen it was Iron Man, I was like, oh my God, I'm working with Iron Man.
Right.
I'm working with Iron and just I was 23 when I did that movie.
Okay.
I was young, man. I still look 23, but I'm not, guys. You know what I'm saying? We don't really age that much, but I'm really grateful and gracious that I'm able to be the voice of reason for that type of movie. But I wouldn't be surprised if they start to write it, because Ben Stiller said he doesn't apologize for anything in that film.
Right.
Which, because he covered all his bases, if you really think about it.
Do you
I
stay
was
in
the
touch
one-
with any of the cast members?
No. When I see him at events, we can show a lot of love.
Right.
Yeah, and
Okay.
they take the pictures and stuff. But sometimes you like it that way. Like
Yeah.
TV friends is cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a TV friend with Bow Wow, TV friend with Ben Stiller,
Yeah.
and some other people.
How do you remain, because you've been on the show before. How do you, you're still the same cat. How do you remain grounded with with Hollywood.
God.
Hollywood. With Hollywood.
The Lord God. Seriously.
Yeah.
The Most High always has a way of grounding me, and pretty much putting me on punishment when I be bad. So it's like a father. So I always look at God as my father, and then when I do good,
Yeah.
His mercy stands. And when I do bad, it's kind of like, okay, you need to sit down and think about it. And I don't feel like getting whoopings from God. Getting whoopings from a black daddy preacher and God is not fun. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Right.
At all. So I have that moral base, and I know I'm here for a purpose, and a lot of people depend on me. So it's really to be. And I'm not perfect now. You know?
Right.
I'm a little. I'm short.
You
I'm a
have your
short
flaws,
guy.
like we all do.
Yeah. But it's not. I always got to stay humble to the process of knowing that I'm not better than anybody, because I won't say I don't deserve what I have, but I'm saying, like, it's God's grace and mercy that's bringing me here. Seriously, like, you know how they be like, I should have been,
Right.
yo, this is grace. I'm riding on, I'm going 90 on
wheels
mercy
fall
right
off.
now. You know what I mean?
With no headlights
with
on.
no headlights. So if I can be examples of God's mercy,
Yeah.
I don't mind being that for him if he wants me.
So when was the last time you felt like you were really tested?
20 minutes ago. At Trap City Cafe every night, you know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Tested me in Atlanta. When you see how
Soon as you
beautiful
touch
these
down.
ladies are. My God, tested. Oh my goodness.
So you just had to say a prayer, keep
oh,
walking?
say a prayer, keep walking. It's tough. It's tough. Then that's what brings my comment dichotomy.
Right.
The fact that I am a preacher's son, but I'm also a rock star at the same time. I love God. Like, sometimes I don't want to cuss on shows. Like I'm like, dang, the preachers are coming to see me. It's like, you know what I mean? With the suits on, I'm like, dang, I can't cuss this show. And some shows I don't cuss, and some I do.
Right.
It's weird. It's like because
So you got to read the room?
no, it's how I feel. Like, when I'm mad at life, I cuss.
Okay.
It's natural, but when I'm clean, when I feel like my mom's like, how'd you do last night? How was the show? And my mom started answering about the show. Your dad might come. I said, oh shoot, my dad might come. I don't want to cuss.
Right.
He's like, my dad, I'm trying to be in there smelling that alcohol. My dad is hilarious. I got a whole bit about my father. That's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
Because he talk with his brothers that talk with their shoulders.
Yeah.
He'd be like, they hit you with the 1970s joint. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
whole son, the game is chess, not checkers, and you playing Connect Four. You know what I mean?
Those
He hit you with-
guys.
Yo, oh my God! The school, the baby boomers, especially the brothers, they got the knowledge.
Right.
You gotta listen to your father. You like brothers that got hard heads, just gotta listen to your father. Because my dad, if I would listen to my dad, I would have saved 8 years of mistakes.
Wow.
My dad was like Solomon and David. He said, listen to me, son, follow thy ways, so you won't be. Let me stop. I ain't gonna put my problems out there. I ain't gonna come to the show to hear.
laugh, right.
Yeah,
Come
come
to
to
the
show here
show.
all the problems. 7 and 10 tonight and tomorrow, 7 o'clock on Sunday. Brandon T. Jackson. Man, tell them how they can follow you on all your stuff, man.
Oh, you can follow me on Instagram at Brandon T. Jackson. That's one of my favorite platforms. I put a lot of jokes up too,
Yeah.
a lot of stand up, and I got a lot of. I'm also. Well, TikTok about to be done pretty much, so y'all can have that. But Brandon T. Jackson on all platforms. Look for the blue check, because there's a lot of fake people. I don't know why they do this, make fake pages. Look for the one that says my righteous name above, which you'll see what it is.
All right.
Right? For
Man,
sure.
always great to see you, bro.
Not Brandon T. Jackson, righteous name, my other name, but yeah. But yeah, good to see you too.
Congratulations, man.
Great, you too.
My man.
Everybody good.
We got more coming up, man. It's Ryan Kevin Uncensored.
Let's go.
It's magic.